Spencer went through a difficult time in his life while studying abroad in New York. Dissatisfied with his modest job in a supermarket, he calls off his long-term relationship with Martha. Spencer is disappointed that his life is not as glamorous as his friends returning home. He meets her maternal grandfather Eddie, who is rooming with her while he recovers from hip surgery that night. As Spencer and Eddie discuss their problems, Eddie tells his nephew that his college years were the best years of his life and that things will get worse as he gets older. Spencer doesn't believe his life will get better, and he decides to take on the role of Dr. Jumanji Video for his game. Smolder redesigning his brave stone. He collects the broken game pieces he has secretly stored, fixes them until they barely work, and reboots them. In fact, he wants to enter Jumanji and feel like his avatar, the brave stone of the strong and courageous Doctor smoldering the next morning. The three friends were surprised when Spencer did not arrive as scheduled, but they came to his house to pick him up. Meanwhile, Eddie and Milo were in the house and they were talking there. They meet Eddie's foreign friends, Milo Walker and Danny Glover, and learn that the two were once co-owners of Norris and fell out after Milo decided to retire while searching for Spencer. The trio hears the horrifying drums of Jumanji and realize that a game is being played in the basement. When they visit the basement, they are shocked to find that he's there. Despite hesitation, everyone still decided to return to the game to save him. They turned on the game and entered the game. Unfortunately, Spencer's grandfather, Eddie, and Eddie's old friend, Milo, who lived upstairs, also joined the game. Once in the game, things are no longer the same as when the teenager first played. Fridge becomes Professor Sheldon O'Braun, Bethany's old avatar, and Eddie and Milo become Dr. Bethany, become Smoldering Brave Stone, and Franklin Mouse Finbar. The team expected the story and gameplay to be the same, but were even more surprised to learn that there was a new storyline as they were talking to each other. Suddenly, a hippo attacked them, and they noticed that they had life buoys in their hands, indicating their time in the game after Fridge loses his first life due to being eaten by an anaconda back in the game. They run away and see a plane left behind. Bethany turns to Alex Leak for help. He is a Jumanji player who was trapped in the game for 20 years before being rescued. After boarding the plane, Mr. Alex Leak explained the new regulations to them. He tells them that to complete the game, you must collect the magical necklace called Hart that was stolen by the sadistic General J to complete the game. He also said that they must all finish the game as one. When the discussion ended, he took the players off the plane and sent them on a mission. The evil conqueror Jorgen, the brutal Rory McCann, who murdered Brave Stone's parents, has stolen the jewel, known as the Falcon Jewel, which ensures a rich harvest. The four adventurers must shout G's name, retrieve the pearl, and launch it into the sun. After Nigel drops the player in the desert, they're attacked by a flock of ostriches. A narrowly escaped death in an abandoned boogie. It soon becomes apparent that Eddie's stubborn impulsiveness and Milo's tendency to give lengthy explanations are putting the group in danger as Milo takes too long. Talking about ostrich ecology result, Eddie is said to have lost his first life when facing one of them. Arriving at a place called Oasis, the group meets Spencer, but they do not recognize Spencer, because Spencer is in his new avatar. Spencer is now a cat burglar named Ming Fleetfoot in Awkwafina. Eddie accidentally captures Spencer and throws him into the brutal Jurg on taking Spencer's first life by beheading and executing him. But Spencer reacted with gratitude nearby. Following the clues given, Fridge and Martha retrieve a desert fruit called Jumanji berry and discover a glowing green lake. By chance, Martha fell into the clear blue water. They then discover that they can swap avatars with green water while Spencer and Milo search for a camel for the group to ride. Eddie fights off about 45 strangers. This battle draws attention to Brave Stones. Only weakness: the Switch Mercenary Blade. Using a rocket launcher, Switchblade kills all players with one hit while riding their camels to their next destination. The team is interrupted when Eddie and Milo argue about their decision to quit their catering jobs. This decision angered Eddie, a workaholic. The fight ends when Eddie pins Milo under a rock, killing Milo a second time. Finally, the party reaches the next level, crossing the two-legged bridge over the ravine. In a series of movements, you will soon encounter a bunch of angry spikes that will chase the player and try to throw them off the bridge. Fridge is able to use his avatar's geometric abilities to guide his team, but the team finds themselves surrounded by ferocious primates on the other side, and Martha was thrown into the ravine by thorns and lost her second life. The angry thorns surrounded them from all sides, and they were seriously trapped. At the last moment, they are saved by Alex Freak and Colin Hanks, discovered by Bethany. He will reprise his roles as Jefferson Sheep McDonough and Nick Jonas. While Bethany will play a dark horse named Cyclone, two men brought winter clothes for the others. Eddie and Milo reconcile with the latter, who explains that he wants to reconcile with Eddie before he dies of his terminal illness. As the group prepares to face Jorgen in the mountain, Fortress Fridge tells everyone that the avatar disparity has been a major problem so far. Ben's nervousness is not suitable for a thief like me. Milo's verbose nature causes him to take too long to explain the threat posed by wild animals. And Eddie is too impatient and impulsive to be brave. Soon after, Fridge crosses a river with mysterious and glowing waters, as well as the Martha Sea and the Oasis. All characters, except Martha and Alex, will make the jump, with Spencer, Fridge, and Bethany returning to their original avatars. Eddie playing Ming and Milo playing Cyclone. After this change, they are satisfied with their avatar. Unfortunately, soon after, the two old men are captured by Jorgen men, and the original five-man team must rescue them. Breaking into a mountain fortress, Alex loses 2 lives to a trap while trying to save Milo, while Fridge and Bethany pretend that the famous Jorgen brothers are expecting a child. Meanwhile, Spencer and Martha rekindle their relationship while searching for and freeing Eddie at the fortress. Martha fights Jorgen men to the beat of the music, and Spencer pursues Jorgen as he flees. When Spencer faces the Conqueror aboard the Zeppelin, he comes to the conclusion that Jumanji no Mi is Jorgen's weakness and uses it to overpower and defeat the villain. Below, the whirlwind turns out to be a flying horse, and Milo takes Eddie to see Spencer. In Medea, Spencer tossed the hot pill to his grandfather, who pointed it at his son, as per Nigel's instructions. After completing the mission, the team shouts and the game ends.